Okay, here's how you deliver more value to clients with less work, okay? So have you ever felt that constant tension when a client isn't getting results, but you're doing everything that you can to fix it? So you know what it is already, right? It's something that's out of your control. And I felt this way when I ran an SMMA, but I had a couple of clients and couldn't get them results for any reason. I don't know why, but obviously now I know why. But at the time, I followed all advice, right? So I got the CPL low. I tried a landing page or like a native lead form for Facebook. I tried more touch points and on the nurturing sequence. I reminded them. I called each one of them individually as well, but nothing really worked, and I had to let go of all those clients because they weren't getting results, right? So I stumbled upon a system that actually helps clients get more results with less work overall, and you make more money and leave the potential to actually get them on a retention offer as well. So basically, here's the system, right? So if you're charging anywhere from 1 to 5K per month, which is like more of like a done for you model, you have a couple of things that you're probably doing. Like two of the main offers, I guess, right now is ads and so short form content, right? So ads, you're just doing ads and lead nurturing. Short form content, you're writing that content, editing it. Like once actually recorded it, and you're distributing it, right? But you're not really doing much with that. You're just like solving like one problem, and you solve that, right? But you might not even do that one problem well, but that's not even like the point of it, right? Because if you solve one problem to 100%, right? So imagine like this: there is, let's say here we are, right? This is the amount of people that you have, the amount of attention that you get, and this is like the brand trust. Let's say 6 out of 10, right? And you solve the content problem all the way to a 10 out of 10. You're the best at it, right? You're still gonna only get like 60% of people to go through because the other 40% of the people here, they don't actually trust you, or at least your client. But if you do something different, right, and let's say like you solve basically everything, then it's a lot easier. You don't even have to be good at all of it. So let's say you bump their brand reputation up to 7. You make their like short form content like again up to a 7. You do ads as well to get them more attention. You maybe like an 8 at that. So like instead of having everything go through 60%, you have 80% with the ads, and on top of that with the brand, the quality of leads gets better. They actually respond. They book appointments. The lead nurturing sequence is thus easier. You don't actually have to have like really like complex system or like follow up sequence. Just everything gets easier because you solved as much as you can instead of just solving one problem. And this is the main solution because it's once you actually have all the problems solved, even just to a small amount, everything is in your control, and you are the only reason that like you fail, right? And then again with the next client, you get better and better, and obviously it's just easier. But with the build and release model, right, there's a couple of things that you can do with the main offer, right? You have ads, short form content, appointment setting, community builds, right? Everything that you can possibly do in a short amount of time that's like replicatable for a lot of people, and like the least amount of work. But obviously, like after maybe with 2 clients, you're gonna have to hire people. But like with this amount of money, like it's not really a problem, right? So for 2 to 6 weeks, you build as much as you can for them. You basically replicate as much of your business and their business as possible, or you build out part of the business, right? So that can be like the community build. You just do that one time at the start, and then that gives them results for a long time. It makes everything else easier. Add short form content, some consultant, right? But the main thing is like you do all of this for 5 to 15K, right? That's one time. And let's say you build all of that out and everything, you have everything up by a small amount instead of have one thing all the way. So you're gonna get more results either way. And after you see how many results you actually get them just in this short amount of time, and how much you actually did for them, then it makes so much sense for them to maybe just drop $10 to $1,000 per month just for you to manage the system in case anything goes wrong, to build out their marketing department, to completely clone yourself into their company, to do consultant for them, just these things, right? Now, yeah, obviously it looks like work, right? But work is required for client results. The thing is, it's not forever. And with the build and release, this is basically either done for you or done with you. and your clients probably have to do half the work themselves. And because of how much you're charging it, they actually will do that work. I was charging free trials when I started, and no one did the work, no one got results, right? As soon as the first client that I ever had, I charged him $500 per month, and he was the only one who actually got some sort of results. Obviously, I got better over that time. Even the free trial clients, I managed to get them really good cost per lead. A lot of like leads total, they spent $5 per day, which is like really low budget. You can't really do much with that. And I also got them appointments to show up, but then from that point, then it was like their problem. And so you clients should have this work themselves, right? And all I have to do is teach them how to do it, right? And you just do the easy parts yourself, and it still adds up to total value because you're doing as much as possible for them, and you're doing a lot for them. And if you're doing like, let's use a gym example, right? There's a new gym a new gym agency who just launched. They saw an Iman Godzi video. They saw some Joel Kaplan or whatever, right? And they start running ads for a gym. All they do is this, and they just copy and paste this from some go ahead level snapshot that they found online. So it's probably not even good, but let's say it does manage to get good results. That's it. They're only doing ads. They're only getting the leads for them, and they're not really closing those leads or helping anything, helping with the sales process at all, right? But when you look at the main offer, let's say if they do ads, short form content, appointment setting, and community builds. Well, appointment setting, that's a little hard to do for a gym, but you can still like do the lead nurturing after the ads. But they do all of that together, right? They do all of that like to a small degree. So like the ads, again, just copy and pasted, but short form content. They have they buy like a pre-built like list for like gyms from like a short form content agency. They say like, hey, I'll pay you $500 just to get a list of all the content you've ever run, and then they have all the ideas, all the scripts already written, put it to ChatGPT. They have a new basically a new like content system for their clients, and they build out the community for them on their social media, get that funnel set up. And even all of that, even if it's lazily done, they still solve a lot of that problem, right? So who are they going to pay $1,000 for just ads and not even help with closing, or $5,000 one time for all of this, even if it's a little bit lazily done, but it still gets more results, right? And it also, when you check out the value equation, higher perceived likelihood of achievement because you're doing all of this, solving every problem. Bigger dream outcome because you can promise a little bit more because you have more stuff in your control. And also effort and sacrifice. They have less effort to actually go through this, right? And this is actually what Alex Ramosi did for gym launch after COVID, right? So what he would do is get gyms and online get them to go online and split the profit for the first month. He would run everything to get them leads, so he was only doing ads, right? And he would have the gym owner sell. So this is even less, but because how he structured it, it had more value to it. So it was built and released for himself, right? So he would have the first month to build that system up, and he would release the clients after. So he would run everything to get them leads. He would have the gym owners sell. What he would do is he would have a more built out ads and appointment setting offer. So he would have ISAs and all that stuff, right? But what is he actually doing, right? He's copying and pasting an ad that he knows that works well, light work, right? He's using software similar to Go Level to automate nurturing the leads. Probably has an ISA as well, light work. He builds out his clients' build and release offer, light work, because he already knows it's worked for his gym, so it's gonna work for that gym and every single other gym that he's worked with as a client. And that's a 6-week challenge, which is another build and release offer, but just for his clients. So $500 deposit. They upsell to make extra, profit. If they don't close on the retention offer and they take the deposit back, they still have that upsell to actually get some of that money back. Or if they close, then $500 spent on actually, getting 5 months worth of a membership. And then after the 5 months and 6 months and 7 months, they're like a long-term client because the way that they set it up, they become a forever client. So what does he? What does the client actually do? They sell the leads on that challenge and actually get them to close. So what did he do? He solved all the problems that a gym owner might have, and he didn't really do much work either. It's high value plus high scale because this is all replicatable work, right? Plus he himself gets a lot of money. He's smart. He has his own build and release software with gym launch, right? The way he structured it in the ad is kind of like performance basis, but obviously the way that he would actually have it work, he would have qualifications through the steps, and by the time that they would go to the sales column, then it wouldn't actually be just performance basis. It would definitely be some sort of build and release offer similar to that, right? But this is exactly what I help build like B2B companies that work for me do, right? I help you like this is actually what you can do to get more revenue per client, get more results and less work, because like it's light work, copy and paste work, right? And if you want me to actually help you develop this offer for your business that's B2B, I basically work with anyone who's doing 5K plus per month, and I'll help you launch an outbound campaign, which is doing about 30 DMs for one qualified meeting. And I'll eventually help you eliminate outreach later on. You can click the link in the Facebook group in the description and join my Facebook group. And on top of that, there's a 200 to 300 message per hour IG, FB, LinkedIn, cold email, SMS, voicemail, and WhatsApp automation in there. All of them are free, except for Facebook. You have to pay for that. LinkedIn, you also have to pay for that, but those are the only things that you have to pay for, really. Everything's free. You can go ahead and use that. Get to 5K per month. Once you're at 5K per month and have an offer that works, then I'll help you build that offer out a lot and scale that outbound with what I know works for outreach. So if you're interested, click that link below, and I hope you have a great day.